In the past several months, I have made personal call to Judge Joseph H. Gale clerk and told her the fact is I'm indigent today, I'm homeless, I'm at the age of 63, I need to go on with my life, I need a decision. I don't think I'm asking much as a citizen. I don't care how the judge rules, for me or against me. I want to be able to know what my liability is. As a businessman, I cannot start a new business in America owing $700,000 to the IRS because the priority of the first lien, they will get all the money that I will make. So therefore, I'm destroyed for life. There's no recovery. And by having a decision, either way, I will be able to determine where I'm going to go next. And if the decision is not to benefit Al Mourad and his family and to reward me back what's belonged to me, the $12 million tax credit and approximately $3 million the trustee have taken from the profit, which does not belong to him, therefore I would have to denounce my citizenship and go back home in order to start all over, because there's no way in America I could continue the American dream. The American dream will end with Judge Gale's decision. In the meantime, this case here is being confused in the public. There has been 6 other judges involved with the tax credit, and they basically utilizing creative methods of saying that Mourad did not terminate the S Corporation in Chapter 11. What all the judges have not acknowledged is the government takeover, and they're the one who asked for receivership, and they're the one who displaced me, and they're the one who removed me out of Mandela development. So therefore, when the government takes over and they appoint a trustee as the owner, therefore what I have to do with owing taxes on money I never received. So this is what's happening right here in America. That's why I created the website, the WWUS Corrupt Judges, and all the decision by every one of these judges regarding the tax credit and regarding my liability to IRS, and their decision that you could open up the U.S. Corrupt Judges and you can see all the legal documentation right on Alphonse Mourad .com, and all the backup information right there. And I'm hoping that I will draw national and international attention to the world that we cannot basically have confidence anymore on the U.S. court system. Mainly if you are a Middle Easterner or a foreigner in this country, you're not recognized and you're treated as a second-class citizen. Because clearly you would see how the bankruptcy Chief Judge Carol Kenner barred me out of the bankruptcy court for life without a hearing, without a trial, and without a reason, because she did not like a Middle Easterner on her court. My previous attorney told me the last Lebanese client he had in the bankruptcy court, she destroyed him. So the fact is, this discrimination toward Middle Easterners in America has to stop. You cannot betray you out in the Middle East trying to get help, and you are for democracy of the Middle East and Iraq and other countries, when we have a double standard in America, where we have a double standard in the communities of the African American blacks. They've been displaced and they've been gentrified to the inner city of America, and they're not being given an opportunity to part of the American dream because the land they occupied is a golden land and it's too expensive for them to live on it. America is building more jails, and we have 1 million prisoners today in America. How could we take the lead to educate the world when the crime on the increase, the stock market crashing, and the foreclosures are in the millions, and all because of government corruption. So the American people have to wake up and really smell the coffee and really take back the courtroom into take over the courtroom, bring it back to the people. And this is a time of protest. I have done my part, all my documentation on the website, and now that will be my final interview and reporting to you where I am today. In the year 2009, I will be denouncing my citizenship, and I will be starting a new dream. I don't know what country I will be in, but clearly the door is closed in America. I will protest only the Jewish principal who robbed the Mourad family, and this is not to be a stereotype regarding the Jews in general, because if you look on the website, all my attorneys for the past 20 years, they were Jewish. So I don't have a personal stereotype protesting here, but I want to identify who really robbed the Mourad family, the principals only, because the Boston Globe in the past decades, they always refer to me as a Lebanese immigrant who basically took money from Mandela, who basically mismanaged, tainted me as a second-class citizen, and they never acknowledged me as an American citizen. Most of the media, they refer to my heritage. So the reason I have the website, the WW Jewish Takeover, what goes around comes around. I'm identifying only the Jewish judges and the Jewish principal who robbed the Mourad family and who robbed the Mandela residents of the American dream, which they promised them tenant ownership. So clearly, this is a national case, international case of discrimination, and that takeover of land all over the world by Jewish developers and backed up by the American government has to stop. I thank you all, and that would be my final disclosure. For Mourad contact, my email is moradprotest@gmail.com. Thank you.